I will show you how to preserve meat for a long period of time without a refrigerator. I will cut the meat into smaller pieces. When buying meat, choose fattier parts, neck or shoulder. I need clean and washed jars. I add a tablespoon of 9% vinegar to each jar. Botulism does not develop in an acidic environment. I fill the jars halfway with meat. Write me in the comments from which country are you watching me? It's nice to know that we are watching each other all over the world. I add a full teaspoon of salt to each jar. I add meat. I filled the jars and now I need bacon. I cut the bacon into thicker slices. I use white bacon. I put 2 slices of bacon on top of the meat. Salt and vinegar must not be left out, and other spices can be added as desired. I'll wipe the top of the jar. I close the jars with clean and new lids. I need a deeper pot. I put a cloth on the bottom of the pan. I put the jars in the pot. I pour water up to the height of the lid. I put the pan on the stove. I'll cover it. From the moment the water boils, I will cook for 4 hours. If it evaporates, add hot water. After 4 hours of cooking, I will leave the jars to gradually cool in water. When the jars cool down, the center part of the lid must sink in. Before use, thermally process each canned food for 10 minutes at 80 degrees Celsius. This is a safety measure because botulism poison is thermally unstable. Store the jars in a dark and cool place until use. If you like the video, leave me a heart in the comment and a like. Thank you, dear friends. I will show you how to preserve fresh pork belly without electricity or refrigeration. I will cut the pork belly into smaller pieces. Write me in the comments from which country are you watching me? It's nice to know that we are watching each other all over the world. I need clean and washed jars. I add peppercorns. I add chopped garlic. I put the cut pork belly in jars. I add a bay leaf. I will prepare the dressing. I pour 1.5 liters of water into the pot. I add 150 grams of salt. You must not omit salt because botulism does not develop in a salty environment. I put the pan on the stove. I'll wait for the dressing to boil. I pour the boiled dressing into jars. The dressing must cover the meat. I'll wipe the top of the jar. I close the jars with clean and new lids. I need a deeper pan. I put a cloth on the bottom of the pot. I put the jars in the pot. I pour hot water into the pot up to the height of the lid. I put the pan on the stove. From the moment the water boils, I will cook for 3 hours. If the water evaporates, add hot water. After 3 hours of cooking, I remove the pan from the stove. I will leave the jars to cool gradually in the water. Once the jars have cooled, store them in a dark, cool place until ready to use. If you like the video, leave me a heart in the comment and a like. Thank you, dear friends.
I will show you how to preserve meat for a long period of time without a refrigerator. I will cut 1.5 kilograms of beef into smaller pieces. When buying meat, choose fattier cuts, neck or shoulder. Write to me in the comments from which country are you watching me? It's nice to know that we are watching each other all over the world. I will cut an onion. I will chop the garlic. I add olive oil to the pan. I'll add the meat. I put the pan on the stove and fry everything until done. I need clean and wash jars. I will fill the jars with meat. I add 1 tablespoon of salt to each jar. Botulism does not develop in a salty environment. I add 15 grams of salt to half a kilogram of meat. I pour olive oil into the jars to cover the meat. I'll wipe the top of the jar. I will close the jars with clean lids. I need a deeper pot. I put a cloth on the bottom of the pot. I arrange the jars in the pot. I pour water up to the height of the lid. I put the pot on the stove, and from the moment the water boils, I will cook for 3 hours. I'll cover it. If the water evaporates, add water. After 3 hours of cooking, I will leave the jars to gradually cool in the water. The sound you heard indicates that the lid is well fitted. Store the jars in a dark and cool place until use. If you like the video, leave me a heart in the comment and like. Thank you.